How's the back feeling?
Good. Yeah, everything's fine. Obviously not the way I wanted to start the camp, but just happy everything's feeling better now, and we're good. I mean, we're taking it slow. It's not. It's obviously not the same way you'd probably treat an injury in the regular season. So it's good that way. I guess time's on my side.
Joffrey, you played I think 16 games with injuries last year, and then the back spasms. That is there a part of you thinking, I've got to change my approach or anything at all?
No, not really. I mean, it was just I put in a lot of work the week before I was here, and I was kind of had some tightness and kind of just made the decision to push on through it, which probably wasn't the right idea the week before camp. But again, it was a bit of concern just because I have some history with the low back. But now everything feels fine, so it's good. There's still plenty of time till opening day, so I'm feeling confident.
So was it just something the day before camp you felt, let's slow it down and see where this goes?
Yeah, I was skating the day before camp, and I was working quite a bit with Barbara that week. And that day I just had some tightness in there, and it ended up going into spasm, which is a pretty painful thing for a couple days. But again, that's what it takes, a couple days to cool down. And again, at this stage in the season, you take things slow and make sure you're feeling good for October 1st. So that's our plan right now.
You're confident as time moves on that you're going to be able to get into some preseason games and get yourself prepared for October?
Oh, yeah. There's 6 more, so that's
Whenever you have been hurt, you've traditionally come back into a game situation and played strong. Is that something in your favor?
Well, I mean, it's exhibition. I feel like doing the Allen Iverson right now. But no, it's preseason games, so you're certainly going to take things slow. So again, everyone's focus is on October 1st, mine included. So you certainly don't want to. It isn't the time to really push through an injury. And again, we're not treating it like we would if it was the regular season or playoffs or anything right now. It's just making sure that everything's 100%. We're being a lot more cautious than typically you would. So that's good for me, and for sure I'll be in some preseason games.
So Joffrey, you've made some lineup changes. You got through you got to the first round last year. What do you think the chances are of extending that with the changes your team made?
Well, I think it's our goal. I mean, our goal is to be better than last year as individuals and as a team. But that's a long way away. Look into the second round, and I think it would probably be a mistake to think that way, because right now you're looking at training camp and getting ready for October 1st, and then you start to set some goals as the season progresses. I'm sure everyone would kind of like to fast forward back to be in the first round of the playoffs again, but the truth is it's a lot of work to get there, and that's what our focus is on first. But to answer your question, yeah, I think our goal should be to improve on last year.
How do you manage the back thing, just moving forward? Is there anything you do differently here?
Same things I've always done. I obviously have some history there and some issues with the low back, but it hasn't. I believe since I had surgery, this would be the first time I've ever missed time with it, and I don't know if you. I mean, these aren't regular season games again. Like I said, I'd probably be handling this different if we were playing regular season games.
Was there any concern for you, given your history, when it first happened, before you were maybe looked at by the doctors it could be worse than it is? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. But I felt great all summer. I said that to the training staff. I haven't had any issues. I was training, skating, golfing, which is hard on your back, things like that. So it hasn't been like something that's been bothering me all summer. It just kind of came one day, and I probably made the mistake of pushing through it and skating and working out when a couple days off would have suited me better. And then there I was sitting out for 5 days or whatever it has been.
Do the guys like having the HBO crew around? Is that something you guys will have fun with?
I think in time, yeah. Once everyone, some guys more than others, but you should have fun with it. I mean, people people want to see the players' personalities and see the preparation for games. So I think the key is probably just to be yourself. And I've watched the show in the past. It's entertaining, and I would expect it to be this year too.
Joffrey, how would you gauge the potential of the top two lines in this club?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly sure who's going to be playing with who, or I'm sure it'll be mixed and matched a little throughout the year, but I think it's a good mixture of speed and size, and we've added some grit, and hopefully for some guys, some experience.
What do you think? How do you think Bobby Ryan maybe changes the Sens? We get a chance to see them tomorrow night. Obviously, you're familiar with him.
He brings one of the highest skill levels in the NHL, probably. Him and Spezza on the same line will be pretty lethal. He's played most of his career on a line with Getzlaf, so again, if he keeps improving, the sky's kind of the limit for him. But again, it's our job to stop guys like that and play them physical, and I'd expect it to be a good battle this year.
Do you expect you to have any extra motivation going up against his old coach, for Andy?
I'm sure he's got enough motivation. Just was traded, playing for a new team in a hockey market now. He's probably quite a motivated player this year.